At this point, 29-pin lead. However, still a half of this game to go. The title match. Parker Bone the third on top.
And I think you heard someone yell out, "You're the man." And Walter, he knows he's the man.
He's been the man.
Yeah, for many, many years. Ball coming in half pocket. Not quite flush in the pocket, but the 6-pin responds, taps the 10 out, and the reaction from Walter is, hey, I can carry the 10-pin.
So Walter Ray now up in the 7th frame.
Well, Amleto needs a break here. He got one.
So Walter just leaving that 4-pin. Will pick it up. He played golf early this morning on a very challenging course.
Well, yeah. Played over at Oak Hill. And
bring a dozen balls at least.
He had a good time. Didn't score real well.
Make it straight.
He hasn't missed a spare in the 90s, I don't believe, on television. Hey, show your PBA loyalty by becoming a member of the PBA Fan Club. Fan Club members receive quarterly newsletters, which include the latest inside information on the PBA tours, tips and interviews with the pros, discounts on PBA merchandise, contests, and much more. Membership $14.95, plus $3 shipping and handling. Call 1-888-440-1340 as Monacelli strikes in the 7th.
Billy, that is a shot he had to have. Keeps himself in the match. Still has a chance against Monacelli, against Williams, excuse me. Just barely touches that 10-pin out. And the reaction is, oh, yeah, give it to me one time.
Trying to cut into that lead. Down by just 19, up in the 8th. Second one tonight.
And both on that left-hand lane. Now, Billy, that's looks like that's kind of going to seal his fate. He needs to try and make his spare, but what did you talk about during the break? Certainly not throwing it in the channel.
No, I told him just to catch a handful on the right lane. He kind of missed the one before.
Yeah, he got it on the right lane, but boy.
Yeah, that lane's a little tricky. Good shot.
He makes the spare, fortunately for Monacelli, but he lost a lot of wood there. The best Amleto can do, 200. Right now, Williams Jr. working on a 209 pace. So all Walter Ray Williams Jr. needs to do right now, Phil, is just keep filling frames.
Looked like it dropped off his hand a little bit. Still got the reaction and got a strike.
Now, is anybody better at filling frames than Walter Ray Williams Jr.? He does not make too many mistakes. I don't know if it dropped off his hand or not, but he sure dropped it in a nice spot on the lane. Power strike, pins respond. Williams gets a little bit pumped up, but maybe he's saving himself.
9th frame.
No, I can't believe it.
He's shocked. It's a 10-pin.
We knew that left lane was key for Walter Ray.
That was ridiculous.
And you could hear Billy Inger saying the left lane was the one that was going to be key for
Come on,
Walter Ray.
That's it.
Sometimes those 10-pin spares can be difficult, especially towards the end of the match, but Walter Ray no problem and in charge here in the semifinal match.
Now to put any pressure, boy, if Monacelli could have struck instead of throwing that ball in the channel in the 8th frame, he'd be right in this match. Gotta hurry up. Boy, every time he's hit the pocket, he's struck. So it's just been a matter of not being able to make the shots that he's needed. Ball's going to make the hard charge. Expertly done once again. 3 strikes in the 10th would give him 200. It would force Walter Ray Williams to show up in the 10th frame. And stranger things have happened.
You know all about that, right, Marshall?
I used to find creative ways to lose.
Nearly put in the channel again, but a big strike by Monacelli gives him a chance here. He needs a couple more. He's living on the edge.
Well, but Monacelli has 2 open frames this game. and a ball that slipped out and went into the channel on a double. He's lost all sorts of pins, and he still has a slim chance.
Just the 2 pins standing.
Well, that should be about it for Amleto-Monacelli. Best he can shoot, 189. Now there's Phil Cardinelli, the president of Track Incorporated and a good friend of pro bowling and a pretty darn good bowler. In fact, he was Sugar Ray's bowling partner earlier today. Taught him a little bowling lesson. Speaking of bowling lessons, there's
given one.
Williams Jr.
Walter Ray Williams Jr. is the winner here in the semifinal match, and we're in for a classic title match. Walter Ray and Parker Bone III.
Well, simply 2 of the best.
There's a pin in the channel.
Bowling pin in the channel.
And Walter Ray, always ever cognizant about the rules of the game, is not going to throw the ball until that pin is cleared, and that's has to be done.
I'm trying.
Been in the pocket all night long. There's another one, and Walter Ray Williams Jr. has won 2 matches now, and he will go into the title match here in Canandaigua, New York, taking on Parker Bone III. Back with that in a minute.